Off the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag.
Yo, people, fam. Always telling them it's your boy Njies, man, like Njies, MLC, Njies, in the building. Right now, we got Mercston, daily Duppy, blood. Before we get into it, subscribe to the channel. This is your second, third, fourth, sixth, seventh time here, blood. You might as well subscribe. Because, you're obviously enjoying the content, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now, we got man like Mercston, someone that I'm not too familiar with. From, if I'm not mistaken, is someone that's been in the scene for a while, blood. I've reacted to or seen like a couple of his tunes. I can't remember if he was in like a video where he was in like the snow or whatever, blood. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember with who, if he was with Gets, blood. I mean, Wretch, blood. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, he did a tune with Wretch in like the snow. I feel like that's the last thing I've seen of him, blood. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think he drops too often, blood. You know what I mean? So let's see what kind of vibes he's on. Just did Blade Brown and K-Trap, blood. You know what I mean? Now moving on to my like Mercston.
Ready for it.
Lit from the day that I got in. Was no peas in it, but it wasn't a problem. Same time I was dot rotten. Lit from the day that I got in. Was no peas in it, but it wasn't a problem. Same time I was dot rotten. For the garage skanking I had him. For the garage skanking I got him. She asks what I do, I just blag it. He's like 60 quid for these foreign t-shirt.
Nah, that was cold. 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 That was cold.
I got him. She asks what I do, I just blag it. He's like 60 quid for these foreign t-shirt Saint Laurent. Do your research, man, solid. Like Mega Red, them man there. Back shop coulda never ever sent man there. Ask my jail niggas, please man, I sent man bare. New thing with some jet black hair and all jet black gear. While jet black hair, ride this boss. Let me check that fit. Fuck it, I sent the Uber, bad man maneuver, I want an intruder. Got all type of jewellery, what kind of foolery? Alters on scooter, stand by ready. Couldn't rate or Henny, man ain't prejudiced, they're both steady. If it's petty, they'll bring the machete. Yeah, belly. Melissa and
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
The swag is different, man. This is swag on the track. The swag on the track. The swag on the track is different, blood. Jesus. Same thing with Gets as well, blood. But Gets, yeah. The swag is different though, blood. Because it's not only just your flows that you can mess with, but you can mess with everything. I always give because the best person that I know that does it is man like Busta Rhymes, someone that's very respected, fam. He will bite your head off in a 1-to-1, a 1v1, a Mike v Mike, you know what I'm saying, blood? But in terms of the way he flows and them thing there, he plays with his words, he plays with his flows and them thing there, blood, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll say something, it will make you laugh and them thing there, but he's still well respected and you know what I'm saying? Gets did it, now Mercs on the exact same type of vibe, blood. It's not even like he's just changing his flows, he's just playing with his words and them thing. There's a difference, blood, you know what I mean?
Lit from the day that I got in. Was no peas in it, but it wasn't a problem. Same time I was dot rotten. For the garage skanking I had him. For the garage skanking I got him. She asks what I do, I just blag it. He's like 60 quid for these foreign t-shirt Saint Laurent. Do your research, man, solid. Like Mega Red, them man there. Back shop coulda never ever sent man there. Ask my jail niggas, please man, I sent man bare. New thing with some jet black hair and all jet black gear. While jet black hair, ride this boss. Let me check that fit. Fuck it, I sent the Uber, bad man maneuver, I want an intruder. Got all type of jewellery, what kind of foolery? Alters on scooter, stand by ready. Couldn't rate or Henny, man ain't prejudiced, they're both steady. If it's petty, they'll bring the machete. Yeah.
It's something different with the way he does it though, blood, or just with anyone, the way they play with the words and the accents, blood. Cause Flows is like, okay, he's technically a very good artist, a very good, you know what I'm saying? But with when you play with your words and your accents and you're switching it up constantly, blood, it's like, yo, this guy has multiple personalities, like you're seeing different sides of him, blood, you know what I'm saying? Multifaceted type of, you know what I mean? Different, man.
Belly, Melissa and Kelly bringing the city. They can't my love snap like Getty. Gotta keep one eye on them like Fetty. Keep my thoughts, you keep your pennies. Smell proof and cling wrap the smelly. About 15 years I've been Shelly. I ain't trying to lose it all for no jelly.
Exactly, 15 years, man. Come on.
New Year fireworks and confetti. It's 2022 already. It's only the middle of Jan. I made 22 already. I might put 4 in a city. Me fall off, not on your Nelly. I'm in the vineyard, gloves and wellies. It goes so, feed, readies. Yeah. One life and you really gotta live it. Take flight and fly over the Pacific. I got a and I'm in on the vibes without getting specific. Gotta wear a jacket when man's swimming. Been a man for time and man still is. Been around for time and no one spun him. Bring a favourite rapper and I'll spin him. Oi, well you know about LV slides and the whole drops linen. Oi, well you know about your tune drops now and the whole club singing. Oi, you know about a strobe light hits and your old arms blinging. Oi, you know about blocking her 10 times and your phone still ringing. It's tiring. I told her mute that violent, but she was on smoke and violence. I said it ain't you, it's me, but she ain't tryna let man style it. Phone's on pilot, 100 Sims, I ain't answering private. Now it's cool, I'm in red with that, she could down me. But her boyfriend don't want it around me, I get it. She probably gonna ring man now that I said it. Check it, 999 on the credit. New yard pending, I'm gonna extend it. The P coming in right now is excessive. Daytona's 50 now, might sell it. The increase has got me feeling protectish. Try to take it double shot where your neck is. I ain't violent, but don't try to be a menace.
I always say with the music thing, I'm a vibes man first, blood, you know what I'm saying? Just my default mode in terms of listening, I'm listening to the aesthetics, it's the vibes, blood, you know what I'm saying? I'll still catch your 1-2 bars, but on default mode, blood, I'm a vibes man, and the vibes here are absolutely immaculate, blood, you know what I'm saying, blood? Obviously, when I come onto YouTube, it's like I have to tell myself to, oh, yo, listen up to what they're saying, and that's how I, like, catch everything, but just me chilling, blood, I listen, it's the vibes thing first, fam, you know what I'm saying? I hear the vibe of the song more than anything, blood, and that's why normally when I hear a song for the first 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, I can tell whether I like it or not, because I'm a vibes man, blood, and the vibes right now, blood, are different, fam. You spinning this, blood.
I said it ain't you, it's me, but she ain't trying to.
It's just beautiful that there's a multitude of ways of spinning a track, blood. There's not just one way of doing it, blood. There's multiple ways of skinning a cat, and you, with all these daily duppies, everyone's just bringing their own different style, and I still haven't done the Scotch or the pot of paper one yet, blood. And I know for a fact them man are gonna bring a whole different thing to the table as well, blood.
Let man style it, phones on pilot, 100 Tims, I ain't answering private. That's cool, I'm a brethren, that she could down me. But a boyfriend don't want it around me, I get it. She's probably gonna ring man now that I said it. Check it, 999 on the credit. New yard pending, I'm gonna extend it. The P coming in right now is excessive. Daytona's 50 now, might sell it. The increase has got me feeling protectish. Try to take it double shot where your neck is. I ain't violent, but don't try to be a menace. Fly Venice and eat lunch with the pengers. I know quingers, so don't act like the quingers. Them man jealous, got no time for the peasants. Them have yachts, but no presents or presents. Them.
Look at the way that thing was formulated, though, blood. Producky is mad. Producky is mad.
Right now is excessive. Daytona's 50 now, might sell it. The increase has got me feeling protectish. Try to take it double shot where your neck is. I ain't violent, but don't try to be a menace. Fly Venice and eat lunch with the pengers. I know quingers, so don't act like the quingers. Them man jealous, got no time for the peasants. Them have yachts, but no presents or presents. They want friend up, but won't slide for the brothers. They're real brothers with no clue what the bread is. They move bricky, but really they shop bedders. You ain't a chemist, you don't whip it, you leg it. All of them
crazy, man.
Grew up on soul and reggae. That's spinning the rhythms while in my bonzegge. Had Sky when the tunes on no telly. Small circle of friends, never ran many. 210 Nan's yard, come like a deli. I was more ear right than I was pelly. Pissed that I never got a retail skelly.
He murdered a lot of man just then for me.
They shot post-war people for fun. Who want test me? Come on!
Listen, man. Certain man's pen is just different, man. Mickey Ivan life, that was different, man. That was different. Mickey Ivan. That was different. That was different, man. Shout out Mercston, though, blood. I like his swagger with it, blood. You know what I mean? And that's what artists need to learn how to do, blood. You know what I mean? Because you know you have certain people that are called corny rappers, blood. You know what I mean? It's because they try to do certain things or try to be witty, but just don't do it in the right ways, blood. You can still be witty and, you know what I'm saying, have unorthodox flows or have like a weird type of flow or funny bars in your thing and still be, you know what I'm saying, respected in the game. Abracadabra does it, blood. Heady One does it, blood. You know what I'm saying? And you just saw Mercston, the way he was playing with his words and them thing there, blood. He just did it, blood. You know what I mean? There's a plethora of examples. Busta Rhymes, one of the greatest of all time. He's like the best person that I can tell you, someone that plays with his flows, someone that will just do a dumbass flow, blood, sound hella brazy, blood, literally speak gibberish, blood, but he's still respected by the masses and by his peers, but there's a way to do it, man, and I respect that one there, fam. I've been noticing a lot of people are kind of doing that, you know, I can't even lie, blood, but hey, hopefully you man enjoyed that one. It's been your boy Njies, man, like Njies, MLC Njies. Shout out Daily Duppy on hitting 5 mil, shout out Mercston, and shout out to Visual Producky, blood, because that right there was a masterpiece, man. I'm gone in a bit, people, blood.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. With comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But if a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and that bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in a league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stack. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax.